This map first impressions video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hey guys, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Lipinki. At least that's how I'm going to pronounce it. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website or in the in-game mod hub, and this map is available for all platforms. So let me read a little bit of the description. It says, "Welcome to Lipinki, a nice Polish map for Farming Simulator 2019. On this map, you will find several buyers, 66 fields, a small village, 3 economies, animals for start, and much more." So, when I first saw this map show up in the mod hub today, because I'm recording this on Thursday 16th, I basically thought to myself, "Oh, I've seen this map before. I may have already done a map review on this map." So I went back and took a look at my playlist, and I didn't see it listed there. So then I thought, well, maybe I did a map video for this in 17. So I went back and looked at that playlist, and, well, I didn't see it there either. So then I just did a Google search, and I discovered where I had seen this map before. This map has been floating around for the last 5 months over at modhoster.com in various versions, and I am sure that I have taken a look at this map at least once in the past, but decided not to do a video on it because, well, it probably had some sort of error in the log when it was loading up. As you can see now, it loads up error-free, so we are ready to our video. Let's go ahead and jump on in here. So we are in new farmer mode for this video. I did take the liberty of booting this map up in farm manager mode, and I can tell you that when you boot up in farm manager mode, all of the placed buildings that we will see here on the tour are going to be in farm manager mode as well as new farmer mode. Just derived that they are also going to be there in start from scratch, but you don't have any vehicles and you don't own any land in farm manager mode from the start. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map. It is a small map with a lot of fields, a lot of stuff crammed in here, good and tight. So let's take a look at the lands area. See, we start out by owning the farm here, as well as fields 33, 34, 35, and 40. Take a look at some of these other fields. We've got individual fields like 53 here. It's just under $39,000. You've got larger areas like Field 37, which is $249,000, or Field 10, $678,000. There are some grass areas that you could also purchase. And then the BGA down here you can buy for $150,000. There are a couple forests scattered around that you can take purchase of. And some of these areas are multiple fields in one land area, like this one. Almost $100,000 for these 2 fields. $129,000 for these fields here. But then there's other areas like 56, 57, 55. All of these fields you can buy individually, even though they are right beside each other. Then if we hit this is basically all of the non-buyable areas, $221,000. Kind of wish that map authors would assign these the proper channel. The way I understand it, there is a proper channel in the editor that you can assign non-buyable land. Actually can't purchase it, but it's like we can indeed buy that if we want to. We also have multiple farmhouses here. We've got a farmhouse here at the main area. We've got a farmhouse over here at 64, which also includes the horse farm. We can buy the area here that includes the sheep farm. Also has a farmhouse. And then the main farm here has horses or cows, pigs, and chickens. Take a look at the selling areas. There are 3 main sell points on the map, and that's where the description says that there are 3 economies. There are 3 sell points on the map that take all of our grains or most of our crops. We have a sell point for cotton and wool, as well as a unique sell point for eggs and milk. sawmill does accept wood chips, and we have a barn that will accept silage, as well as hay, straw, and grass. We have a list of our starting equipment. You can see it is all well maintained, no operating hours. It's all fairly new, but we don't have a lot of starting equipment. See, while we have animal pins built into the map, we do not start with any animals at the start, and we do have contracts here on the map. Take a look at our starting equipment. So in new farmer mode, we start out with the Fendt 511C and the Fiat 1300 DT. So our tractors range in horsepower from 115 to 150 horsepower. We've got the small Bison Super Z056 harvester with a grain header, the 4.2 meter Z056H. We have the HW80 trailer, as well as the RAL Polymag 300 cultivator, Amazon seeder, pair of weights, and then we have our custom animal areas. So the custom cow, pig, sheep, and horse areas, as well as the chicken area that we can sell should we so wish. I really like when map authors do this. If they're going to do custom areas, I really like when they embed them here that we could sell. If we don't want to do horses, well, we can sell that horse area, get some money back, and it's not on the map taking up real estate. We also have a grain silo. This is our main grain silo, which you can see in the background is right there. And then we have a small silage bunker that also sell. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the placeables and see if we can put them down. We can sell them for sure, but can we put them back down? We can indeed. So if we want to put down additional cow, chicken, sheep, basically any of the animal areas, we can put those down. Now they are placed in farm manager mode. Okay, so they are exactly where they are in all three game modes, as you see in the tour. But if you sell them and you want to later buy them back, you can. Or if you want to put down more, you can do that also. Take a look at miscellaneous and see if there's anything else. Silos. Small bunker silo, inner grain silo. Custom decorations, no custom sheds, and no custom farmhouses. All right, with that, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a tour around the main farm area. Here we have our career start point, which is right here on the first outside steps of one of our farmhouses with the sleep trigger. And over here we've got our silo, got our pipe out here, and then around the front we dump right here on the tarp, where we have the small pile of, I guess that's wheat, and a shovel there. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the cow area. So we have the straw trigger right here. We have the slurry point for milk, side the slurry and the manure. Door pile. You have the very, very small enclosed cow area. See here we have the small silage bunker right here, which is basically just a series of tires half buried, as well as some posts. Got our water trough. This door, this is where we're going to buy our animals. So let's go ahead and buy one. And then inside here, we have the food trough. So there's the horse. So while I do really, really like these custom animal areas, I kind of wish they were a little bit higher resolution. Kind of showing their age in Farm Sim 19. At a distance, they look pretty decent. Up close, you're going to probably wish that you stayed a little further away, especially with the farmhouse. I really noticed that with the farmhouse. Came up here to look at the sleep trigger. Over here we've got, there's our weights. Fiat. And I'm definitely remembering this aspect of the map. I definitely have downloaded this for when it was over at modhoster.com, not in the mod hub. So I looked at it and I probably rolled a video out some specific reason. Probably it had some issues in the log. May have been something like non-viable land areas, unpaintable, non-paintable farm layer, something like that. Buildings open up. Like the old rustic look. Now this building doesn't look so bad because it appears to have a more modern Farm Sim 19 texture to it, at least on the outside. Then we get up here to this wall, and it just doesn't hold up to an up close inspection. It's pretty decent from far away, not from an up close inspection. That way. Our harvester. And around the corner here we have our pig area. We have our water trough. Like a coffee pitcher. A large cup or something has been set on top of the fence post. That's kind of cool. So here we have our straw trigger. Our food trough. Then we have our pig purchase trigger. Look, 4 little pigs. A little outside area and a little inside area to walk around in. We have our manure pile up here, kind of stepped up. Then we have our slurry trigger for our pigs. There's another fence post or fence railing with the with something hanging on it. And over here we have our chickens. We have our food trough. We have our chicken buy trigger. With a rabbit in the chicken house. Interesting. And then over here we have the egg trigger. But like I said, I do like these custom areas. I really like this one. The bark still on the fence posts and on the fence itself. Well, that is pretty much the main farm area. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and get our Mahindra. Sit up. Take a look here at the shop. Here we are at the shop. Shop, we have a bulk purchase point for lime. Little old shop, and there is the spawn point. We have our customize and repair and sell trigger over here to the side. Shop icons, and we have our ATM. Let's go ahead and open that up. And what we're going to do before we drive around, something that I think has gone over fairly well in recent videos, is we're going to do a little bit of a flyover with the map. Then we'll come back and we'll do a little bit of a drive around. Alright, so let's go ahead and take flight here. Off. And here we have our start farm. Didn't see the pond there, but we've got a little a static person there fishing. Got a duck there. There is one of the forests kind of looked at the start. Fields with some very nice rolling hills through them, and of course it looks like you can merge those very easily. And over here we've got a big old area that's got a big old divot. So the map has lots of terrain changes. We have the horse paddock. Check this. That is the barn, sorry. Horse paddock is up there a little bit. Spoke. We got some static animals in there. I never am a big fan of static animals, but hopefully they're done fairly well. Here we have the horse paddock area, the little farm if you want to do the little horse farm. You want to do this map on multiplayer, be for a few people, maybe some small equipment, but you definitely would have about 3, maybe 4 different areas you could start your farm at. Got our sawmill over there. Got plenty of varying terrain. Fields here that kind of go down in a dip and then come back up to the forest. Here we have the cow area. Not the cow area, sorry, the sheep area. Right there. Make our way back over here to the shop and the little village. Got some static horses. Yeah, we are back at the shop. Let's go ahead and just descend. Bring up the HUD back and let's get around to our drive around version of the tour. On out. I'm glad to see this map be updated and be now error-free. So, go around this way. Looks like we can probably circle around, then just do kind of a little tour counterclockwise. While we're kind of heading off, let's go ahead and just go in cab a little bit and just kind of look around a little bit at the way the land lays. So there is our main start farm. We have lots of varying terrain here. It's pretty nice. Forest up there, looks like that leads then into a tunnel. That would be the map boundary edge. As I've said, very nice map for someone that wants to play with small to medium equipment, probably in the 6 meter or smaller range. Here we are at the animal dealer. And got a paint contractor. So here we have our animal buy trigger. Come up here and we can buy our animals, if you so wish. Then one of our main drives there into the main farm of our start farm. So not too far to go to buy your animals, and quite frankly, not very far to go to do anything here on the map. Our sell point for what looks like eggs and milk. So have pallets of egg crates here, and then we have our milk dump point here at the dairy. Come on over here to the BGA. Oh. So in the BGA we have 2 bunkers. And pull up our F1 menu just to take a look at those. Here we have our trigger. Starts right there at the edge of the bunker. Ends right here at the edge. Nice. We have our digester here. Got a ramp. Should be able to easily come up here with a wheel loader. Dump on in there. And then we have our digestate trigger, which is going to be over here at this rusty old container, if you will. Make our way down here to the barn and supermarket sell point. And once again, let's just go ahead and jump on in cab, since we've got some overhanging trees, and just kind of get a look at the map from a ground level perspective. Here's where we had all of those fields that were all kind of rectangular beside each other. They all had rolling hills to them. Around a little bit. Turn around. Really well done map as far as I'm concerned at this point. Really like what I'm seeing. That kind of rustic, older looking farms. The old third world look, or just, deep rural country look, then this might appeal to you. This is interesting. Wonder if come up here. This isn't an actual bunker because I don't get the information in the F1 menu. But darn it if it doesn't look like a heap of silage. Let's see here. You know what? The shop's not that far away. Let's do something. I'm going to check something real fast. I want to see if we don't start with maybe some silage down there. It sure does look like it. But it doesn't give me a silage trigger. Since the map is so small, it won't take just a few minutes to drive down there and check. It is silage. We would have possibly some decent starting money because the barn right next to that will accept silage. Just take it straight from that heap to the barn sell point. Land. And while we're down here, let's just take a look at the way these fields just go down a hill and then back up. Around there at the money area. Let's see. Oh, it is not. Okay. So over here we have the barn. So we have our hay, straw, and grass sell point right here. Saw those static cows. Really well done area here. I like it. And we've got our sell point here. Supermarket. Kind of an interesting name. Supermarket. This doesn't look like any sort of supermarket. Here we go. let's loop up around this way. There's big field 10 right here to our left. Biggest field on the map. Let's go over this. We missed the spinnery in our first tour around here because we went straight from the animal dealer to the dairy. We kind of passed the spinnery when we came out of here with the telehandler. The spinnery is right here to our left. Way on up here. Selling station number 2. Right there. Selling station number 2. Those are our 3 sell points. Now we got one more to look at. So there, that one takes all of our crops. Some more fields that we could easily merge together. Take a few trees out. Kind of person likes to merge fields. Wouldn't have any issue. Oh. Watch out for the incoming traffic, ongoing traffic here. Over here we have our log sell point and our wood chip sell point. Immediately located next to one of the forests on the map. And then up here we have the last... Whoa, what were you doing? The truck was doing kind of a little wiggle thing going on. The last of our sell points. Let's check. Have collision. Oh, it does indeed. It does indeed. That one has collisions. Be warned. There are other utility poles in fields. They very well may have collisions on them also. Then we have our last sell point right here. Kind of a tight area. Come in and out. Got a little Mahindra. Oh my goodness. Little Mahindra here. And yeah. Cautious coming through here with anything of any substantial size, that is for sure. Double back here. Your way over here to the horse area. And then we'll come back and finish up over at the sheep. Freeway crossroads. I like the tree in the middle. Kind of a neat touch. We have the horse farm, the small horse farm that you could buy. Little spot there for your build, for your equipment. A little bit of equipment here. Got your water trough. Got your purchase trigger to buy your horses. Got your straw trigger. And then your hay trigger. Hay and oats. Over here. There is no silo over here. But you know what? You could easily buy this land and you've got that placeable silo. Comes with the map that you could put down, or you could put any other silo down should you so wish. Kind of double back and make our way over here to the cow area, which is where we will close out the video. Gas station at the main farm. Didn't point that out. Gonna have to find that on your own. See if we can't point out the gas station over here at the cow area. And let's just go back in here. Let's take a look kind of around. This map reminds me a lot of that map that we did in multiplayer there for quite a while. Obviously this isn't the same map, but just the general fact that there's lots of varying terrains, lots of rectangular fields, lots of fields that are very close together. And everything kind of reminds me of that map just a little bit. Here we are at the sheep area. So we've got some buildings. Come and put our equipment in, or either this side of the map, or if we were a sheep farmer, have room to put our stuff. We've got the sheep pen right here, so we've got our water trough directly in front of us. Food trough. Around the side here, we have our sheep delivery and purchase point. And then on the other side of the building, we have where the wool pallets are going to spawn. Here. See if we can't point out where your fuel is going to be. Here we have the fuel trigger. Right here. I think. Let's cheat and take a look. Yep, that's where the fuel trigger is over there. So guys, there you go. That is Lipinki. So that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of this map? I kind of like it. I like the rolling terrain. Definitely like the fact that there are utility poles in the fields that have collisions. Varying terrain. Kind of like the old rustic look. But I do wish lots of the buildings were maybe texture-wise just brought up to a more common standard as far as textures go. They look like they've been around the horn for quite a little while. The buildings, that is. So until next time, guys. Happy farming.